Yo, what is good, guys? I'm back again with another gold trade. I don't normally trade gold. This is not a normal pair that I trade, but I vary from NAS 100 or US 30. I trade gold every now and then, but most of the time I'm catching pips on NAS 100 or US 30. But I'm on a new broker, and the prices of the lot sizes for NAS 100 and US 30 are outrageous. So I just stuck with gold until, I feel comfortable making a purchase on those pairs for the lot sizes. So here we have gold. This is a 4 hour chart. I generally use the 4 hour sometimes to find direction or to find POIs, but I normally use the hourly. But this particular trade, this supply zone is what I marked up. This supply zone pushed us past this low right here. So this was not yet to be mitigated, and we had all of this liquidity here. This is all liquidity that needed to be taken before we got this push. So that's normally what happens. Liquidity gets taken, and then that pushes price in whatever direction that it is supposed to go in. But liquidity has to get swept first. So I marked this out right here. So when I drop down to the hourly, this is that same box that you see on the 4 hour. This is it right here. I don't normally refine them because when you refine it, it just makes things a little bit more difficult. So I just use this box, and I wait for my confirmation in this zone, and that will confirm my trade. So hopefully, if I figure out how to add the trade on this video, I will add the picture, the screenshot of the trade. But so this is the trade that was taken right here. So we pushed up here on the hourly chart. You see this big push into this zone. So once we came into this zone, I was gonna look for my confirmation to get this move right here, even though we caught this move. So I was expecting this move with this entry, but it didn't happen. We swept this liquidity first, and then we fell. But this trade was still a profitable trade. I swung this trade overnight, and I closed it around here somewhere. I caught about 800 pips or so. But so so once we pushed up here in this on this hourly chart, now I dropped down to my entry time frame, which is the 5 minute. So this is us right here. This is the trade that I took right here. So once we this is my confirmation right here, this change of character. Once we get a change of character in my higher time frame supply zone or demand zone, that's usually my entry. That's exactly how I trade every single time. There's no different strategy. This is all the same strategy. So I saw this change of character. I marked out this supply zone. This box isn't like this box because this is my fib retracement. So I'm just gonna show you guys actually. So this box, I have this is my 50% level right here, and these are the top and bottom of that box. So this level right here is my 50% level. If this box is too big, like let's say it was, this big, I wouldn't enter down here. I would wait for it to come to my 50% level, and then I would enter my trade so that my stop loss would be above here and it's still tight. I like to keep tight stop losses because I don't like losing money. Sometimes it goes against me, but more times than not, I'm okay with that tight stop loss. So anyway, so I entered this trade here. I entered here, and I have my stop loss above this level here, because if we came up here, this really wouldn't have invalidated this trade. But if we came up here, then I don't think I would have still been in this trade. So I I took this trade right here. When I post a screenshot, you're gonna see a different chart color and different boxes, but I have a weird problem. I don't know what it is, but me and colors just don't last long. Like I'll have one color and then one day, and then on Tuesday, I feel like I want to change the color and I just change it. And then I've changed this 3 times this week, I think. Maybe twice. But anyway, it's the same chart. Don't think that, I'm just screenshotting someone else's chart. This is my chart. So I swung this trade. I think this was Tuesday. So I entered here and I swung it until Wednesday. So when Wednesday came, we have this push right here. Oh no, this is that. So right here, we had this push right here during London session. This push, we came down and we came back up. I entered again. I didn't sell this position. I entered again, and I had another entry. I think it was, where was it at? Might have been somewhere here, I believe. Yeah, I think it was here. So I marked this box right here. Yeah, it was this right here. So it was this one right here. So this was a kind of sloppy entry, but I just had a bigger stop loss. So I had my stop loss above here. But I went smaller with my position. So even if this trade would have taken me out, I wouldn't have lost much because of my small position, and this trade was still running in profit. So I wasn't really too worried because I entered up here. So I wasn't really too worried about this. So I took this trade, another entry, and we got out here. So these were my 2 entries on gold, and as you can see, we pushed down. But this, I only held this because it didn't give the move that I was looking for. I was looking for this push, but I got this push instead. So once I seen this wasn't really gonna drop as fast as I thought it was gonna drop, I just closed the trade and moved on to the next trade. And as you can see, right after I closed this, we shot up, swept this liquidity right here, and then we just fell. Like we just fell. Like we fell. This was another gold trade that I took today, which is Friday. I took this trade here. I closed it here because it was playing around way too much. I think I took this trade about 2 o'clock or 1:30, and the market's about to close. It's Friday. So it was just playing around too much. I did close it in profit, but we were just playing around way too much. And I took a trade on GBP, JPY earlier that took a while, and sitting here through this trade, I just didn't feel like sitting through it. Honestly, I didn't give up too much because we only dropped a few more pips from where I closed it at, but I closed it right before we got this push right here, still in profit. But so the same thing with this with this trade. This will be for another video, but this was the entry. I entered here, my 50% level. You see here, this is what I was saying earlier. If I have a big zone, I'll wait for the 50% retracement. If we tap that, then I'll enter. We tapped it, it went up a little bit, but we still dropped. But this was the play right here from Monday to Tuesday that I caught 800 pips on with gold. It's kind of, I'm not a swing trader, so I didn't go big on these positions because swinging, I'm just not, I don't have the patience. I can't sit. I'm too anxious. I'm watching the chart all night. I might as well just trade all night because I'm watching it nonstop, which is not good. That's why I don't swing trade. But I know I'm normally a day trader, intraday trader. But if the opportunity is there, I will hold it. But I won't enter big and hold big positions. That's not really my style of trading. I don't have the patience for it. But to whoever can do it, kudos to you. But that's just not my style of trading. But this was this exact play. And this is the same thing I do over and over again. I mark my zones out on the higher time frames, and we just execute. So I marked it out. I entered the trade on the 5-minute chart, but I watched the hourly chart just so that I don't get stopped out, because the 5-minute is kind of noisy if you don't know what you're looking for or what you're looking at. So this right here is the hourly chart. So when I started seeing once this price started doing this weird movement right here, this indecision, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna close this trade out and call it a day. But yeah, so that was this trade, and I caught another play, Euro USD. So I realized Euro USD and X and gold sometimes they move simultaneously. So when I was already in Euro USD shorts. So once I seen that dropping, I came over here, I saw this setup, and I just took this setup. So I held Euro USD and gold overnight, and both of them played out perfectly. So I'm gonna post another video on the Euro USD analysis breakdown as to why I got in that trade, and I will show you guys that on the next video. So I hope you guys just comment, like, subscribe, because I'm just showing you guys how I trade, how I learned how to trade, and it works perfectly fine for me. Some people are different. Some people, this strategy is not a strategy that I found myself. I studied it 2 years straight, studying it, back testing it, and I found what works for me. So I'm just showing you guys what works for me. This may work for you or it may not, but it's here for you to make that decision on your own. So like I said, the next video will be my Euro USD trade and my this gold trade that I took today, and I have a GBP JPY trade that I took as well. So you could put your post notifications on if you would like, but again, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the video. I will see you guys on the next one.